The Real Property Tax Expansion Program in Liberia, latest effort by the government through its tax hub, the Liberia Revenue Authority. In recent time, the Assistant Commissioner for the Real Property Tax Division here at the Liberia Revenue Authority, Assistant Commissioner James Jibe, has been out and about in Margibi County, purposely to begin the process of a 50-50 revenue sharing for the first time in Liberia, but this is more like tailored only towards real property taxes that will be collected from that county, Margibi. Eventually, it's going to expand into the country, but the pilot has begun. At the moment, there are some processes that have been going on, and this is exactly what James Jibe is about to talk about. Give us the detail where you are, when it is going to be launched, and where do we go next?
The Liberia Revenue Authority, through the Real Estate Tax Division, have been working closely with the Ministry of Internal Affairs and that of the people of Margibi County, with support from the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning, to ensure that the real property tax is expanded into Margibi County. Like we said rightly, they're going to be revenue sharing, 50-50, meaning whatever revenue that will be generated from the result of the collection of real property tax in the county, 50% will be given back to the county and 50% will be used for national government. So far, we held consultative meeting with the superintendent and his local officials. We also held stakeholders meeting with the people of Margibi County. We managed to do selection of tax agents who will be involved in capturing the real property from the different communities within the electoral districts of Margibi County. These tax agents' names were sent forward from their own local officials in the county, working closely with the county superintendent. Tests were provided and results came out, and 84 tax agents have been selected to capture properties in the county. As a result, we are nearing towards the launch of this program, and the launch is scheduled for December 15. And we are certain that we're going to pilot this project, and thereafter our tax agents will be in the county. Of the 84 tax agents, we have 79 of them that will be directly engaged in the different communities. 4 tax agents will serve as tax heads, meaning 2 in upper Margibi, 2 at the lower, and then a supervisor that will coordinate the 4 tax agents head, working closely with the 79 tax agents on the ground, and that of the 4 enforcement officer that will also coordinate the activities, working closely with the local officials at the county level.
Wow, what a great news. Capturing real property tax, in so to speak, tangible properties into the tax net. You have data telling you how many vacant lands, industrial properties, commercial, residential properties have so far been captured?
We did a projection around 8,210 properties that are expected to be captured, with a projected number of $679,000 to be generated from this exercise. And we are certain and that we're going to part of this project, and if this project works well, we're going to expand into other counties. The essence is to ensure that we expand our tax base, also enhance revenue growth, and ensure that county development is more worthy to the people of Margibi and other counties as well.
Let's compare your past report on Margibi when it comes to intake into central government as compared to what you've captured. What do you foresee with respect to monies or taxes that will be collected based on the data provided, with the number being increased rapidly by the presence of those actual tangible properties that you're going to be earmarking to pay taxes into government's coffers? Because it's going to be huge as compared to the past.
Well, the Liberia Revenue Authority have not been able to expand its real property tax base in our counties. We have been mostly focused in Monserrato, specifically urban Monserrato, and we think there's a need to expand now into the counties. And we strongly believe that when we expand, we're going to increase the tax net, thereby increasing the revenue number and creating growth. And we believe at this time, it is important to do this.
So, any good news for Margibi when it comes to what they're going to be able to receive at the end of the bargaining with respect to that 50-50?
It's certain, and in fact, during the constitutive meeting with the stakeholders and that of the local officials, they supported the process wholly, and they believe this is the first time, and they gave the assurance that they're going to work closely with the Liberia Revenue Authority to ensure that this particular process becomes fruitful, because they think that to get some of the services in terms of the social services that will help develop their lives, they believe strongly they should pay the taxes, and this is the right time. So that, because whatever a collection that will be made as a result of the taxes being paid, they're so happy that at least 50% will be going back to the county for county development, and that will help to enhance their own lives and their communities.
Let's close up on the launch of the program. When, how, describe that whole look, and then the presence of top government officials, just to give heads up to those who may be anticipating a great, launch of a new program for tax revenue and domestic resource mobilization in general.
We will have the Minister of Finance and Development Planning, Honorable Samuel D. Twelve Jr. He will be the chief launcher to this program. The Minister of Internal Affairs is expected to be to the program because he is responsible for the local government. And the Commissioner General of Liberia Revenue Authority, he's the driver of this real property tax and taxes in the country in terms of revenue generation of the country. We also will be there. We expect the land authority, the boss of the land authority will also be there. The Governor's Commission office, led by the head, will also be there. We expect to also have Legis, director, also present. And several other line mission agency representatives will be there.
What a great news. We have a specific date set up now? December, January, or when?
December 15th, it will be a Wednesday. There will be the launch in Kakata City, Margibi County. Come there and see to what extent we now going to expand real property tax into Margibi County, and to see to what extent the people are willing to pay the taxes to generate required revenue for their own county development.
James Jibe, one of our strong assistant commissioners here for the Real Property Tax Division. That's the news about the pilot on the revenue, on the Real Property Tax Expansion Program, which is ongoing in Margibi, where there have been prior preparations when it comes to recruiting people to go and capture tangible real property tax structures within the tax net. Thanks so much. Let me get a handshake. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you also.
Very good.
For this opportunity.
Very good. Thanks.